guys, my name is Cody Jones, and today I have another movie review. And honestly, I do not care what some of y'all are gonna say, what some of y'all are gonna think, what some of y'all are gonna do. There's probably gonna be a few people in the comments that are really gonna fucking get on my ass and jump down my throat about it. But today's movie review is gonna be on the 2019 movie Hellboy. Honestly, not excited to talk about this because I just got done watching it the other day. Did not like it. I was really liking the one with John Perlman, the original Hellboy by uh, Guillermo del Toro. I was really loving the first two Hellboy movies, but honestly, I think that this one didn't really hold up much. Um, it really didn't hold up as much as I hoped in the trailer. The storyline is still cool, really big fan of both David Harbour, the guy that plays Pops in Hellboy. I like the way Hellboy looks. I like the way that Hellboy fought in the movie, but I did not like very much of the movie, let alone some of the storyline. It was very, all over the place with everything. It's like mashing a whole bunch of moments and fights, and it's just this movie really felt like a lot was going on. So honestly, man, let's just get it cracking. Now, for those of you who don't know, Hellboy is a hero who is well known for being a red-tailed devil monkey thing with a giant rock, with giant rock fingers and hand. It's like if you fucking seen what Hellboy looks like in the game, in the movies, or in the books. I think, there's some books on Hellboy and all. Basically, fucking look up Hellboy. And honestly, I love Hellboy as a character. I think his character is really cool, but I was not liking this movie. But I might as well fucking read a description of what the 2019 movie is about. Give me 1 second. So basically, Hellboy is caught between the worlds of the supernatural and the human. Hellboy battles an ancient sorceress bent on revenge. Caught between the worlds of the supernatural. Okay, I'm fucking reading the whole thing that was already highlighted. God damn it. But basically, present day, in present day, God damn it, hold on. So basically, in present day, Hellboy is returning back from Tijuana, Mexico, after killing a federal BPRD, which stands for Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. He was an agent that was turned into a vampire, and he later on discovers that the end of the world was coming. So he gets more information only to realize that a sorceress from around the time of King Arthur was coming back for revenge to wipe out humanity and destroy anything and everything in her path. And I think her name was Nimue. Nimue. I think that was her name. So Hellboy is basically going back to the BPRD to team up with a girl that talks to the dead and with a shapeshifter. So very unlike the original. So after getting the information that he's got, he has to go fight this witch, to stop her from ending the world. And honestly, from what I've read, this is a sequel to the Golden Army, which was Hellboy 2 that came out a while back. So basically, he ends up realizing that by taking King Arthur's sword, he will become what he was meant to be, the destroyer of the world. He was not liking it, but he had no choice. So honestly, nothing against David Harbour. Dude is a really cool actor. I really like the movies that he was in. I love him in Stranger Things. And for the actress that plays Nimue, I really like this actress. I've been a fan of her for a while as well, especially because the fourth kind, Monster Slayer. You know, there was quite a few projects that she was in. But with this movie, it feels, uh, in my opinion, this movie was a very big hit and miss. In my opinion, you know, there were some people that were really liking it, but me personally, I did not like it at all. I think this movie was kind of shit. You know, but I'm not gonna completely shit on it. There were some upsides to it, you know. The fights were brutal as fuck. And the characters were likable. Really like David Harbour's Hellboy. And some of the other characters were really, really amusing to watch, you know. And I don't know what to say, I guess. And the soundtrack was really cool, you know, really metal and rock, like, you know. So it's like I was really digging some of it. But storyline aside, and the like, there were some bits of the movie that I just wasn't really digging. You know, it's like this movie really seemed like it mashed in a whole lot of shit. And honestly, with the plans of a second Hellboy coming in, it really ended with a bit of a tease. You know, like they were gonna introduce Abraham Sapien from the first two original Hellboy movies. I mean, that was a really interesting little teaser at the end. But I was not really digging the first Hellboy, this one in particular. Like, this movie really felt like a very hit and miss for me. You know, and I had to talk with a friend of mine about this movie, and he said that I'm tripping, said that the movie was amazing. I'm sorry to disagree, but I kind of felt that this one was just a very messy, very mushed up movie. You know, it's like it really seemed like they crammed in so much shit into it and just said, boom, movie. You know, so there were some charms to it I was liking, but there was some other stuff that I did not care for. You know, and I was really loving the way that Hellboy looked and the way that Hellboy fought. You know, really, really Hellboyish. You know, with the fucking with the way he talks and the way he moves and shit. With like his right hand and the fucking giant ass gun. You know, very Hellboy like. But this movie was just not really it. This was not it. I did not like it. I did not care for it. It was a mess. It was not really. It was just shit, you know? So I gave my upsides to the movie. I gave my downsides to the movie. So let's just get into the reading. What I would say this movie out of 10, this movie was a 4. This movie is a 4 out of 10. It was whack. It was disappointing. Did not live up to the hype that the trailer gave it. But, I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.